Where and how to touch a girl. Women reveal the spots they like to be touched most. Pleasing a woman is a skill that evolves over time, and it's one you should continually refine. While you might have a few go-to moves that get her excited, anything that becomes routine can lose its impact, especially in your intimate life. The good news is that there are numerous sensitive areas on a woman's body that you might not be fully exploring. These are known as erogenous zones. An erogenous zone is any part of the body that, when touched or stimulated, can lead to heightened arousal and potentially orgasm. This concept, introduced by psychologists in 1889, describes areas that respond intensely to stimulation. You're probably familiar with the more obvious erogenous zones like the clitoris and nipples. However, there are several other surprising areas that are highly sensitive, such as the inner thighs and lower back. We consulted experts and real women to identify the top female erogenous zones. In this guide, you'll learn why these areas are particularly sensitive, how to stimulate them effectively. 1. Ears. There's a reason why a whisper in the ear can send shivers down your spine. The ears are lined with sensitive nerves that respond intensely to both sound and touch, especially when it's the voice of someone you care about. Her ears are responsive to the sound of your voice and the gentle caress of your tongue. The anticipation of your kiss can heighten the sensation even further, making it a powerful prelude to intimacy. Lightly breathe over the sides of her neck and ears before tracing the edges with your tongue. This creates anticipation and serves as an enticing form of foreplay before things heat up. If you're feeling adventurous, you might even try this in public to build excitement for what's to come later. 2. Inner thighs. What makes this area so stimulating is its proximity to the clitoris. Touching the inner thighs, close to her most sensitive spot, makes it an ideal place for teasing. Use firm, circular strokes to massage both the inner and outer thighs, moving from the groin along the inner thigh to the knee, then back on the outer thigh to the hip. To enhance the experience, gently stroke from her knees up along her inner thigh to her groin. Caress each thigh individually to maximize the sensation. If she's lying on her back, lift both her legs to her knees near her chest. While holding her legs up, gently massage the back of each leg, moving from her calves up to her thighs and buttocks. For an extra boost, consider using a warming massage gel like Ultra Heat from Wicked Sensual. This gel not only relaxes the muscles and increases blood flow to the area, but also doubles as a lube, intensifying the experience when you need it most. 3. Feet. Don't dismiss it until you've given it a try, if your partner is on board. For many women, toes are more sensitive than the soles of their feet. Reflexologists believe that gently sucking or pinching a woman's toes can stimulate sensations in the vagina, potentially even leading to a powerful orgasm. Toe sucking, also known as shrimping, can be highly erotic for both the giver and the receiver. Start by having your partner give you a relaxing foot massage. Then, with consent, they can lick and suck your toes for added pleasure. The novelty of the act is sure to capture your attention and feels incredible. While this might not be everyone's cup of tea, it's important to respect individual preferences. To enhance your foot massage, you can incorporate a vibrator. Using it along the feet can create a unique sensation, but just be sure to clean it thoroughly before any other use. 4. Clitoris. This is the obvious spot, but it's definitely worth discussing, especially because the science behind it is fascinating. The clitoris sends signals to the brain through the pudendal nerve, the same nerve that transmits sensations from the penis. Its sole purpose is pleasure. With over 8,000 nerve fibers, more than twice the number on the head of the penis, sorry guys, it's incredibly sensitive when touched the right way. Before anything, ensure her clitoris is fully aroused and ready for stimulation. As women enter the arousal phase, blood flow increases to the clitoris, making direct stimulation more pleasurable for many. So, what's the best approach? Instead of focusing on the head of the clitoris, which can become so sensitive that it retracts under the hood. Try stroking the inner shaft through the hood. Place a few fingers on the pubic mound, just above the clitoral hood, and gently follow the motion of her hips. To enhance the experience, consider using lubes specifically designed for the clitoris. You can also experiment with a vibrator or sensation-enhancing gels. When you're tapping, stroking, or rubbing the clitoris with your fingers, try varying the pressure and speed. Some women prefer a lighter touch, while others enjoy something more intense. 5. Navel. Get ready to be amazed. Recent discoveries about the clitoris reveal that there's much more to its structure than we originally thought. The visible part is only about a quarter of it. This newfound understanding helps explain why it can feel so good when your navel is licked or touched. Interestingly, the clitoris and belly button develop from the same tissue and are neurologically connected. Some women even report feeling clitoral sensations when their belly button is stimulated. To maximize the pleasure, use your tongue to stimulate the area around the navel. Start by spiraling your tongue around its edge, then gently slide it in and apply a soft suck with your lips against a stomach. You can also involve the lower abdomen for an extra effect. Slowly rub her lower belly in a clockwise motion, pressing deeper as you move downward, just above the pubic bone. Pressing down and circling upward will cause the tissue to tighten, subtly tugging on the clitoris and enhancing the overall sensation. 6. Lower back. It's no coincidence that sensual dances like salsa or tango often have the man place his hand on the woman's lower back. This area is rich with nerves that extend down to the buttocks, including the sacral nerves, which have a direct connection to the genitals and can trigger intense pleasure when stimulated. The lower back and upper buttocks are incredibly responsive to a range of touches, from gentle, feathery strokes to firmer grabs or even light slaps. It's an ideal spot to start with a light touch and gradually build intensity. Many women can reach orgasm when this area is stimulated the right way. Slow, wide sweeps of your hands, teasingly moving down to her buttocks, can enhance the experience. To enhance the sensation, start with a light touch, and use an oil with a similar airy consistency, like the Relax therapeutic formula. Just as with the nape of the neck, this area responds beautifully to a gentle approach. 7. Nipples. The moment you've all been waiting for. The nipples. Aside from being connected to nerves that make them incredibly sensitive, nipple stimulation can actually help women reach orgasm. In fact, some women can climax from nipple play alone. The nipples and breasts are key areas during foreplay and become especially important during the arousal phase of the sexual response cycle. Direct stimulation, whether through gentle touching or oral attention, triggers the release of oxytocin, also known as the love hormone, which plays a crucial role in female orgasms. Nipples can be stimulated in various ways, including sucking, circling, stroking, vibration, or light percussion with your partner's mouth, or even tickling with your fingertips. However, it's essential to communicate with your partner and start slowly, as this area is extremely sensitive. For an enhanced experience, consider trying out a nipple teaser, like the one featured in 50 Shades of Grey. 8. Neck. The phrase, breathing down your neck, often carries a negative meaning, but when the right person gently blows on this incredibly sensitive area, the experience can be truly mind-blowing. The neck is a highly sensual zone filled with sensitive nerve endings, including the vagus nerve, which is rich in sensory fibers. A light touch works best here, whether using your hands or your mouth. Think of it as a delicate feather touch rather than anything forceful. If you're using your hands, remember that your lips are free to explore, and the highly sensitive earlobe is conveniently close by. Take a cue from any romantic 90s music video, where neck stimulation and candlelight often go hand in hand. Lighting a candle can help set the perfect mood. 9. Head, scalp. If you've ever indulged in having your hair washed during a haircut, you know how amazing a scalp rub can feel. The scalp is rich in nerve endings, making it a prime erogenous zone. When massaged, or when the hair is gently tugged, the scalp's nerve endings can be pleasantly stimulated, releasing a calming and arousing wave of oxytocin. Gently stroking the scalp also helps relax and stimulate a woman's cranial nerves, easing her into a more relaxed and receptive mood. To enhance the experience, adding subtle vibrations or sensations can make it even more enjoyable. A scalp or neck massage is an excellent way to help your partner unwind and get comfortable. You can use a vibrator on the neck and scalp, or try one of those wire cage massages to quickly have your partner feeling tingles. 10. Lips. Kissing is amazing, obviously, but you might not know the science behind why it feels so good. When we kiss, our brains release dopamine and oxytocin, the feel-good chemicals. The more you kiss, the better it gets, as blood flow increases and this already intense erogenous zone becomes even more sensitive. The skin on your lips is incredibly delicate, over 100 times more sensitive than the skin on your fingers. There's more to do with your partner's lips than just kissing. Try gently nibbling on their bottom lip or running your fingers over their mouth between kisses. Bonus tip: don't stop kissing once you're in the heat of the moment. Keep that close connection by locking lips at regular intervals, regardless of the position. If you and your partner haven't tried pheromone-based lip balm yet, now's the perfect time. Apply some to your lips, enjoy the warm, electrifying buzz, and then share the sensation with your partner. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new videos. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comment section down below, and feel free to stay and enjoy it until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.